so many areas are going to move to qualified majority voting, over 30 different areas at least qualified majority voting. And when you consider the implications of that, you've got to picture yourself in that room with those 27 people and consider which of them are making the decisions and who's to the fore there. You can be sure there's not the smaller states like Lithuania, Ireland, Portugal, Finland. It's the larger dominating bloc of countries, Britain, Germany, France and Italy, with 29 votes each. They really do control things. Apart from the very domineering bloc of votes they have huge economic and political leverage with their neighbouring countries, so any decisions they want, they can pretty much get through. Especially if we don't have a veto, there's no way of stopping it. They have de facto control of all our policy decisions. You know? And the Irish government has, to a large extent, already adopted a position as if the Lisbon Treaty has already been passed. And we saw a very clear example of that in January this year, when the German ambassador to the UN, speaking at a UN Human Rights Council motion that was critical of Israel's actions in Gaza, of the genocide that's going on in Gaza, the German ambassador said he was speaking on behalf of all the EU states and refused to support the motion critical of Israel. So Ireland, there and then, found ourselves lumped in with these states that were sheltering Israel at a time when it was attacking innocent civilians. And that's a situation that will be set in stone going forward. We cannot allow that to happen. I'd say, don't go over to this, so we have to make sure we do that. And by the way, if anybody in the Limerick area is interested in going to campus or handing out leaflets, we have leaflets and we'll be doing that over the next few weeks. So please get in touch with me afterwards. You know, be glad to give you some information and help. Thank you.
Okay, I think we're going to wrap it up at that. I would like once again to thank all of the speakers who have been generous with their time and also were very helpful in not going over time. And to say thanks also to the people who contributed from the floor. As I said earlier, do keep in touch, and as Sean just said, there's the website www.no.ie, and also obviously the organisations that have been represented here this evening, the Irish Friends of Palestine Against Lisbon, the Peace and Neutrality Alliance, the Socialist Party, the Campaign Against the EU Constitution, and Sinn Féin. I'm sure all of those people would welcome, you know, if you don't get the information you're looking for on the website, you know, there were contacts in all those organisations you can get in touch with. Okay, thanks folks.
And we're going to see new faces in Shannon at 2 p.m. on Sunday. Thank you.